Rusty's Crypto Cave here, and today we're going to just go to do a little update as far as what the portfolio is looking like as far as a breakdown of allocation percentages and stuff like that. Last time I did this was probably close to about a year ago, I bet. And so it's been a while. Let's see, I could probably even find show changes, show edit history. Yeah, November of last year is when I kind of was going through doing this sheet. So it's been a while, and some things have changed. So let's kind of go take a look at what's going on. Some things have moved up, some things have moved down, some things have stayed the same, which you'll see. Of course, number one spot. I have my big old head right here because this is where it shows the dollar amount, all that stuff. So you don't need to see exactly what I have as far as holdings and stuff, but as far as percentages, not a big deal. So to no surprise, Bitcoin is at 60%. Was at 49.74 a year ago. So that's an increase of 10% as far as a little over 10% basically. And mainly, we know the reason why. So Ethereum was at 22% last year. It's down to 14. Part of the reason is because I've been spending some Ethereum to buy hardware. I used Ethereum to buy the AL0. I used it to buy the RX0. What else did I buy? It's probably about it. Might be about it. And actually, the BTC percentage would be higher now too, because actually I did spend 0.1 BTC to buy my L9. So it was like 0.105 or something like that is what I spent. So I do have that. So, and then Caspa, 6.16, 8.43. Didn't really sell any, but as far as just since Bitcoin gained so much, it is going to lose as far as a percentage just being a larger holding. Flux was at 6.86, currently at 5.89. So the top four are still in the same order. After that, it changes around a little bit because currently Lithium is at 2.94%. That was at the 11th spot at 0.5% last year. We all know Lithium had a nice pump going into early 24, so that's a big reason why there. Monero, 1.45, 3.26. I didn't really sell any either. So, and that's been mainly because a lot of this other stuff probably has gained in value, and Monero has kind of stayed consistent, and it didn't really jump around too much. Because I don't recall selling any Monero. I still have 20, 21 Monero, whatever it was, around there that I mined. Solana has been climbing because I had been. Solana's in the number 6 spot. And as you can see here, it wasn't even in the top 18 because I have been swapping a lot of stuff into Solana, whether it's Helium Mobile, that type of thing, making my claims on my hotspots and swapping that into Solana. So that is up to 1.6, and that's in the number 7 slot. Number 8 this year is Ergo at 0.95. Ergo was in the number 6 slot last year at 1.37%. And then Neoxa right below Ergo last year, same thing. Neoxa right below Ergo this year, and then Ethereum Classic, similar position. And then Dogecoin creeping up. Doge was in the 19th spot. Now it's in the 11th. Got 6 here. Yep. So that's been creeping up. Pretty obvious the reason why there. Nice little pump on Ergo. Cadena was in the number 9 spot, has dropped to the 12th. It's because it took a shit over the last year and has been in the shitter for a while. It's coming back a little bit recently. I think last I saw it was up to about 80 cents or so. But Cardano, this is a new one that was not on the list last year, just because I didn't really start doing anything with Cardano until a few months ago. I swapped over to CPU rigs to unminable, and they're mining RandomX to unminable and swapping into Cardano. Currently, most of the Cardano I mined was probably in the 32 to 40 cent range, so sitting at $1. So that worked out nicely. Octaspace currently in the 14th spot, was at 22 last year. A little bit, yeah, it was barely just a percentage of the portfolio, but that also had a nice little run and pump. It's probably about doubled. It was probably around 65, 70 cents when I, for the most part, mining it, and it ran up to like $1.70, $2, something like that. So that had a nice little run. Zilliqa is in the 15th spot, 16th. So it's around the same similar range as far as that goes. 0.33, 0.35. I haven't really mined Zilliqa that much recently, and it's going to proof of stake here any week now. So you won't be able to mine it anymore. Ravencoin, let's see, it's on the 16th spot. Didn't have it listed here, so that may have creeped up a little bit. GeoNet, that's a new one for this year as far as that goes. Because I got the GeoNet hotspot miner 110 days ago, because that bad boy is this close to breaking even. It's basically got about 4 days left, I believe, and then that bad boy will break even. And also my helium mobile hotspots, they're basically $5 away. And my claims next week, they're going to be broken even. So I'll do a follow-up video. Probably when both of them at the same time. And then I'm going to hop in here, and we're going to check out what some of this other stuff is. So once you get past, we got a GeoNet. And then actually Litecoin is right below GeoNet. I don't have the percentage of that one. Varus coin, which Varus was a much smaller amount. Varus had a nice pump, so that actually increased nicely. Dynex dropped all the way down because Dynex was number 10. And Dynex is currently in the 21st spot right now, basically, as far as my holdings. Neo is an EO. It was supposed to be the Chinese Ethereum. I bought 30 of them or so way back in the day, and I've been just sitting on them, collecting the gas, so on and so forth. Haven't really done anything with them, but that is right below Dynex. Beam. Ooh, Beam. Beam has been one of my biggest regrets. Yeah. I mined a lot of Beam, a couple thousand of them, and then just got pounded into bunghole on that one. Then Firo is underneath there. Polkadot, Radiant, Presearch, Toncoin, DIMO, Helium, Basic Attention Token, Aleo, Tezos, Chlor, Meowcoin, Zealous, Ironfish, Zephyr, Raptorium, Chia, Tron, Avex, Avalanche, Shiba, Peanut. I actually bought a little Peanut just for a little spec play. Currently up $2.59. Getting rich. A little bit of Algorand, which the only reason I probably bought that is because of the Flex parallel asset swaps. Bugna, Darrow, NorAI, Pac-Man, which is what the dual mineable coin is that you get with Octaspace. Cat with Hat, that was an airdrop in my Helium wallet. Still hold 1,000 Aeon. Yeah. Project's dead. But although I heard Panda say something in the video that they might be coming back, but who knows? I don't even know where the hell my damn wallet's at. I got a little bit of IoT, some Carlson. Still have 210 Pyron. That's worthless. But yeah, that about rounds everything out. But as you can see, some of the changes, like I said, some of the stuff stayed the same. And if you want to kind of get a visual of the chart, even though there's not really a visual of the chart over here because my big old head's blocking it, just so as far as save me in editing, basically. So make that part a little bit easier. But that gives you an idea of what I am holding. And a lot of the smaller spec plays I'm not holding a ton of, just basically like little small moon bags, like for example like Aleo and Zealous and Bugda and some of all this other little stuff. They're just, I did actually just start mining Telest AI. I threw the 1660 Ti rigs. I was going to keep that as a spec rig, so I might as well spec mine some shitcoin on it. So see if anything happens with that. And like I said, I did have a decent pump recently, but I got on after the pump, so I didn't really get to participate in that. I did get to participate in the downside is recently, so that's always good. But other than that, that's what we're looking at. So far, so good. And hopefully the US dollar values on these change drastically next year at this time. I'll see if maybe I can remember to do another update in November of 25 and then see what everything looks like. It'll be interesting to see as far as what the allocation looks like and what changed, kind of what goes up in value, what went down in value. I'm sure Bitcoin is always going to be number one. I have a feeling Caspa could take over the number 2 slot, but we'll have to see. I'm only going to be mining it for probably another day or two because I'm going to be shutting the KS2 down because that is not profitable, not making any money, and it burns 1,200 watts. And it's only making 9 Caspa a day, so it's not worth it to keep on running it. It's probably losing about $1 a day, so I'm going to shut that down and maybe start mining some Kapow coins or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out, but may even actually turn the S19K J Pro Plus 120 back on low power mode. That's also an option too, because that might not be profitable, but I just still want to stack as much Bitcoin as I possibly can. So that's the game plan. So anyway, until the next video, we'll catch you on the next one. Later.